Alright, we're jumping right into a game here. Alright, jumping right into a game, and we are at Georgia State. I'm the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, 7-2, going against 3-6. So let's see what happens here. I'm playing offense only since I'm only the offensive coordinator. So let's watch and see what happens. 4-yard rush, 7-yard, 5-yard. Take an incomplete pass. 4th and 3. I was able to get him. Alright, coach hasn't let me down quite yet. So hopefully it stays that way. Drayland immediately stuff, that's always a good sign. But establish the run game, that's what you want to do. That was a tough 5 yards. But it's manageable now. Let's get out of that. 4th and inches. Come on, go for it. Early in the first. Not going to. And we fumbled it somehow. What? Okay, I don't know what happened there. But 7-0 just like that. Uh-oh. I'm feeling a big momentum swing already with that. Nothing that a 14-yard run can't alleviate, though. Yeah, so I know that you can do... There's a couple of plays that are just unstoppable here, for the most part. I know about them, like slants and some of the corner routes and all of that. I've definitely abused them in the past. But I am trying my best to play this like you would a real game and not cheesing it as much. So I'm saying that as I am getting ready to play a slants play, but I don't know. I just want to make it as simulation as I can get. I know a lot of it's going to be kind of cheesy, a lot of running out of pocket, that sort of thing, but I don't know. I'm trying to make it not as cheesy. Because realistically, if I were just to do slants all day, I'd probably win by 30, 40 every game. And where is the fun in that, right? I don't know what this slide is doing, but like the stadium has like some sort of weird glare to it. I'm pretty sure this is a stadium that wasn't in the first game, though. Like, see that? That's probably just a shading issue. But it doesn't seem to affect the game too bad. Oh, that was dumb. I didn't see the other dude in coverage there. Alright. big hole. Unfortunately, Dre Lynn is just a hair, just not fast enough to get in. LeBlanc, what are you doing, buddy? That was wide open. Just absolutely wide open, and drop that. Whatever. I'll give it to Terrence Carter, our big old fullback. He can get some touchdowns. Fantasy players hate me for doing that, but oh well. Alright, so what do we got going into the second? 4-yard run, -2, 13, 1-yard run, 3rd and 2 again, 2nd and 9, 3rd and 11, 4th and 11. Nice, that penalty was huge. Alright. Nope. Don't want to do that. Let's just chuck it deep. See what happens. Nothing. Anatavius Lane, though. That's a cool name. Alright, LeBlanc making up for it. I'm able to get this chunk yardage. Like, this 14 to 20 some yards. Oh. Oh, that was a touchdown if he could have stayed up. I just wish, I wish some of my... Do I not like my game full screen? There we go. Full screen, I guess. I don't know, the bar just stays there all the time. I'm not sure why it does that. But, I mean, it doesn't really bother me too terribly much. I don't even notice it. Like, this is the only game that does it to where it's not all the way full screen. Bad play. I'm just asking to get him destroyed right now. Alright, well, hopefully I'll be able to get a kick out of this. Oh no, coach wants to go for it, so I guess we're going for it. Neil Johnson, big catch. Okay, this bothers me now. Do I have something in the settings that isn't making this full screen? I mean, it should be fine. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like, hopefully that doesn't bother anybody else. I mean, I don't even notice it. Robert Williams, very nice. I've been thinking about his nickname, the Joker. I don't like that too much. That feels too forced. I'm just gonna start calling him Robin Williams instead of Robert. Broussard, oh, that should be a touchdown. Come on now. But guess what? Old Mr. Fullback gonna get to come in and just eat up touchdowns here. I'll take it with a minute left. Like I said, if this was fantasy football, though, people would be so mad that I'm giving the fullback touches at the 1 yard line. Yeah, that's 6 points. Well, yeah, sorry, dude. Get a fullback on your roster. Alright, like I said, I am doing offense only, so that's why we're not being able to see any of the defensive stuff. I'm just playing as an offensive coordinator. Nice little first down. Maybe I can get into field goal range with another pass. Alright, now watch this. I guarantee you that... Oh, look at that. The coach is going to let me throw the ball again. We should be probably kicking a field goal here. I should probably not done that, but... Out of bounds, though. So is the AI going to... 30-yard field goal, no good. This is why I should take over the field goal kicking, because I know I would have made that. Well, that's unfortunate. But I get the ball back. Let's try to scare him here. Let's do some jet sweep. And that's why I don't do jet sweep. Never fools them. Probably doesn't help that I have a slow dude trying to do that. That's one thing that this team is missing. There's just really no speed. Like, I have some, like, reliable catchers and all of that, but when it comes to being able to beat people, just nothing like that. That said, though, in real life, I really think, I don't know who Louisiana lost this past off season or anything like that, but if the core of this team is still there, they could be a really good team in real life. But like I said, I mean, with the transfer portal and players just going anywhere and everywhere, all willy-nilly, I have no idea if this is the same team as what's going to be on the field this season. Man, and I can't get over this NIL stuff. Like, it has just absolutely ruined college football. At least for me. Like, that's a big reason why I actually built a new computer just so I could play this game, just so I could go and mess around with the conferences and things like that. I think it's just an absolute travesty what greed and money and everything has done to the game of football, or college football at least. Like, you have teams from the West Coast in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Like, the Big Ten has 18 schools now or whatever. The Big 12 is, I don't even know what they're doing. It's just sad to see the bastardization of college football. It used to be my favorite sport. I mean, it was just so much fun. I remember me and a buddy of mine would always get together on Saturdays, and we'd have, I don't even remember what it is, but we'd have game day on, for the pregame stuff, and then we would have 3 TVs set up just watching various games, and then one of the other side laptops, we would have it set up to where it would be playing whip around coverage. I can't remember what it is for college football, but it was kind of like Red Zone is for the NFL. But we would spend the entire day just watching games, and it was just so much fun. Like starting out, you know, with the early morning, like noon games, and then finishing it out with like Pac-12 after dark. That was some prime time, and now they're just absolutely getting, oh, big run, Draylin, gotta love it. But okay, that gives me some breathing room though. That's awesome. But no, just being able to watch football like that from 12 p.m. Eastern to sometimes 2, 3 in the morning, depending on what Hawaii was up to, that was always good times. Now, granted, were we in the best of minds by the time the Hawaii game came on? No, more than likely not. But still very good memories from back then. But can't have that nowadays. I mean, I guess you still can, but just the curb appeal, I don't know, it just isn't there for me anymore. And maybe it's just me getting older too and not being able to relate to. Alright, I think we had a bit of a hiccup there, but I think we're good to go now. Sorry about that, everybody. I held it on. I held it way too long there. So let's punt it. 7-yard rush, 2 yards. Of course, R. Lewis. Must have Ray Lewis doing something. 4th and 5. Let's see if they get the field goal. Oh, no, they just passed it. And they get a touchdown. 4:20. Huh. Got a minute. Left in the 4th, though. So, I guess my job is just to try to hang on at this point. Alright, Draylin is starting to get some stuff going. Haven't really used him much. 12 rushes, 85 yards, but I can feel him starting to move more. One-yard runs aren't going to do it, though. Cutting down on his average. His Heisman hopes diminishing every time. Yeah, right. I don't even think I'm in the running for any major award or any conference award right now. But look at that. Like, you can tell that their D-line is just gassed compared to how they were playing earlier. Second and 7, let's chuck it. Let's see what happens. When I say chuck it, I mean let's just go to the dude in the flats for a more manageable 3rd and 3. Warridge has had a quietly okay game, 200 yards, hasn't thrown a pick. I'll take that. And then Bernard, though, down the middle. Or that's not the middle. What am I saying? Down the left. Big play. I was hoping he would jump to try to get in the end zone there. It's just a little bit too far out. What was that dude doing? Number 34? That was some bad awareness on his end. I think that puts Draylin over 100, though. It's going to be close. And of course I missed the extra point. My kicker, man. I'm recruiting a punter for this for next season, so hopefully I'll be able to convert him into a kicker and he'll be halfway decent. Granger is just killing me, man. Like, he's about the only offense that they have. And they're, of course, going to score. I'm going to have to look at his stats after this. He has some running yards. Rushing yards, I should say. Running yards, what the heck. He has some rushing yards. He has a lot of throwing. I mean, he's kept it close. Two timeouts. 52 seconds left. I think I'm in a good spot here. Should be able to kick a field goal if need be. I might just take control of that, honestly. Of course I'm going to run into my dude. But see, what scared me is, it's a touchdown game. I missed that extra point. If I mess up here, that Granger fella has shown that he can move the ball downfield. But it doesn't matter because I got the first. Last time out. Well, I believe that is game, set, and match here. Unless something wild happens. I'll at least run another play just to get the clock moving. They just can't stop Dre Lynn now. 20 rushes, 133 yards. Good lord. Most of that has come in the second half too. I think he only had maybe 40, 50 yards rushing in the first half. And now, I'll go ahead and nil it. I'll end it respectfully. That was a game, well played game, hard fought. And just like that, Georgia State goes down. I improved to 8-2 on the season. Yeah, Dre Lynn, that's a good player of the game there. Definitely happy with that. So 27-21. I believe Georgia State's in Atlanta, right? I think they play in the old Brave Stadium. So escaping Atlanta with a big win. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, if it's not Atlanta, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Three consecutive wins, rush yards. Alright, I want to look at game stats here. So 18 to 11 first downs. I mean, I thoroughly beat them here. I don't know how they were able to stay in it as well as they did. I mean, 7 of 10 on third downs. They were even worse than me. I had a turnover. Oh, that's right. That's right. I had that fumble that they returned for a touchdown. So without that, I mean, it's a 27-14 game, and I just win going away, essentially. Warridge, game manager, 16-25, 244. Nothing else, though. But that's okay. I want to look at Granger. Oh, wow. He went 12 of 19, 152 for a touchdown. I thought he was doing a lot more than that. But Dre Lynn, though, 21 attempts, 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. What did Granger do here? Only 22 yards? Good lord. I really thought that he was doing a lot more than he did. He's from Conway, too. I can't believe that Coastal Carolina didn't snatch him up. Like, hardly any receiving for Georgia State. Good lord. I really thought that they were more in this game. Bernard, though, has a good game. I think that's his first 100-yard game of the season. Alright, let's exit. Got some recruiting to do. Got to get those recruits. And we'll advance it, see how we're looking in the standings. Always sad to see Bowling Green lose. Like, I was friends with this girl back about 12 years ago who went to Bowling Green, and she would talk about Bowling Green all the time. Like, in every single conversation, she somehow was able to shoehorn Bowling Green State University in. Well, my time at Bowling Green State University, like, we had this mascot, and it was really cool. It was a bird. It's like, okay, that's cool. Alright, see, this is the punter I'm going after. I don't know if I'm going to get him, though. 71 overall. I also have this other fellow waiting in the wings. I have not offered him a scholarship, though. So maybe that'll help. Ugh. I really thought I scouted these guys more. I guess I didn't. Let's see. Like, a lot of these guys are just going to be filler. Like, 69 fullback. I mean, this 74 overall center, though, would really like to get him. I'm just in a big battle with UTEP. I really need to win out. Then nothing really too terribly crazy. I mean, Kurt Powers, I'm just recruiting him just for his name alone. With him being a JUCO, that might add a little bit of depth. Alright, moves up to 69. I'll take it. Chad Pace. He's a scrambler. Goes up 64. What does he have? Good throw power, not good throw accuracy. He's pretty fast. I think he's faster than Woolridge right now, so maybe I can get him, and I doubt he'll ever see the playing field, but maybe I can redshirt him and maybe get him up to like 68, 69 overall after one season. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get this guy up into the bonus just to see how that goes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to overtake Louisiana Tech, though. 55 overall wide receiver. Yeah, why not? 47 overall safety. I don't think so. I'll let my rival have them. Let's see. Have I got anybody good, though? I've got Gabe Fritz, 64 overall end. Alright, so that's pretty much enough for recruiting. I can't really do anything else on that front now. But I got 2 more games that I have to get through. Georgia State, or no, that's not even a Georgia, that's South Alabama, and then Memphis. Memphis might be a hard game. I'm not sure how they're looking this year. Alright, level 6. I'm moving on up in the world. Kurt Powers, okay. That's really one of the ones that I was wanting to get. That's good. Lance Roth locked us out. That's unfortunate. And in a recruiting battle with 2 schools now for Freddie White and Peter McKinney. So, hopefully I'll be able to get those fellas. Sign a prospect. Okay, so let's see what we have going on first and foremost in the top 25. And we got Oregon and Clemson just sitting pretty at 1-2 right now. Clemson probably has such an easy schedule to do, though. I'm so mad that I messed their conference schedule up. or their conference up, I should say. Yeah, they have ULM and SCAR. So unless something crazy happens. Oh, look at this, CFP coaches. Oh, that's kind of a cool little twist that they added in here. Penn State. So 2 undefeateds, 1 loss. Michigan's still sitting in the top 10 despite losing last week, or 2 weeks ago now. I don't know how Texas is 7-3 and still in the top 10. That doesn't make any sense at all to me. Let's see. UAB, what? Okay, I've got to question this. UAB at 8-2 at number 24. I don't know about that one. And coaches poll, more of the same. Texas at 10 though. Texas is even in AP, so that's good. Where is Texas in this one? I'm genuinely curious. At number 11. Okay. Kansas State, I beat them when they were number 8. They're back up to 13 now. That must be one of their only... They lost to Colorado, who is floundering now at 6-4. Okay, well, if they beat Oklahoma and Kansas, that's a quality win in my eyes, for me. Then UAB, I guess, yeah, they beat me. So I guess that matters. And I'm getting votes in the AP poll at least, nowhere else. So people are taking notice. At least some people are. Still 8-2. Got 2 games left to play. Memphis is 6-4 though. So who does UAB have to play? I have to play USA and Memphis, and then they have to play Georgia State and Southern Miss. So they have the easier remaining schedule. So I have to be perfect here. East Carolina, App State, and Marshall. Unless something crazy happens, I don't foresee ECU losing those games. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. ACC, aka the Big East. I swear, I'm going to get like graphics that cover up the ACC logo and where it says ACC, just so we can have consistency on that. It might make a hotkey for it, who knows. Let's see, Syracuse, surprisingly, is number 1 though. That's a 3-way tie. That'll be interesting to see what happens there. They play Pitt, Boston College, and Temple. Then they play Miami, Temple, and Virginia Tech. So at least we know we have at least one tiebreaker here. So after this week, the Big East is going to get a little bit better, or we're going to know what's going on more there. And this is the conference that I was talking about that I just completely messed up on. It's the American. I don't know what I'm calling it. Alright, yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to be calling this one, but as you can see, it's Clemson in a league of their own with a bunch of nobodies. I mean, I like Western Kentucky, but nobody at all. And then Division B is essentially just the ACC leftovers. So I'm going to have to think in the off-season what I'm going to do with those guys, or with this conference. Definitely going to have some conference shakeups this season, though. Kansas State, somehow up on Oklahoma. Texas, Colorado have lost 3 straight. Not gonna lie, I'm okay with that. I really don't like Deion Sanders, and I really hate what he's doing with that program. I like Colorado, Like I'm a Marshall fan, so you know I like the Buffalo Bros, but they're really Dion is making it impossible for me to like him or like the team. Okay, what upgrades do we have? So +1 power, plus throw or +1 to throw power and accuracy for games. Players gain 1 catching, 2 spectacular catch, and 2 catch in traffic. 1 break tackle, spin move, and elusiveness. Then I can also do +6 for injury. Actually, I'm going to go with break tackle and elusiveness. I think that's going to be something that we need more than injury. Like I think that's good right now. Alright, well let's get started and we'll play USA. Let's see what happens here. Alright, so offensive wise, 191 pass yards, 241 or 240 for me. They're not the best team. Not the best team defensively, so I think I should be able to hold my own here. Not a rain game, and we're at home. And they win the toss, no surprise there. Awesome, Dylan. Whoever has just hung out in here, just watching me play, thank you for doing that. I sure do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed everything, just tell your friends about me, have them join, or have them join up. I try to stream. I don't really have any set times right now. I probably need to, but just whenever. Oh, and this is me. Okay, War Ridge has already screwed me. So let's try to screw myself even more. Let's just run a speed option here. I can't remember if South Alabama was in the game back in 2014. But if not, oh, Washington, big run, some tackles. See, that's why I did break tackles and elusiveness. Already, first play of the game, showing why I did it. I'm not going to do that again, though. That probably should have went for no yards or negative yards. But I'll take it. Harvey Broussard catching some balls. He's actually starting to come out on his own. I think he's only a freshman. So to see him starting to contribute a little bit more, like I feel like I've said his name a couple of times the last couple of games. The slide button just really doesn't like to work in this game, I'm coming to see. And Bernard, huge, huge, huge. That was an awesome way to start the game. Then cuts it upfield. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so what are they going to do here? -2, pass dropped, and a good pass, but not enough. You know, I don't even know what my stadium is called. I probably need to look that up. just calling it the Cajun Bowl for now. I could actually go for some Cajun right now. That sounds really good. Some like fried alligator and maybe some hush puppies. That honestly sounds really good. Tipped ball. They're really trying to mitigate all this right now. That's usually what happens on the speed option. They had that well thought out though. 3rd and 11. Let's just fling shit at a wall and see if it works. Oh, and it actually did. Lance Legendary. What a catch. I can't believe he caught that. Legendary hasn't really done much the last little bit, but he is coming up huge in this game, so I'll take it any day of the week. Alright, what do we got here? St. Bernard. Muscling his way to the 1, and we know what's gonna happen here. Taking away some fantasy points. Where's my fullback? Ah. I'll let Draylin have it this time. Why not? Actually, thinking about it, if this is my last home game, this might be senior night. I should be letting some of the seniors do some touching. Alright. And like I said, I'm just doing offensive coordinator only, so we get to sit here and watch my defense and just hope that it plays defense for me. So far, so good, though. Oh, hey, Marshall beat JMU. That's a bit of an upset. Draylin only 25 yards rushing on. That's actually not bad. Like I said, I know that this game does have several plays that you can exploit fully. Oh my gosh, nice. So I'm trying my best not to use those exploits because I just don't think that that's fun if you're playing that way. Number 4 just had no awareness there. I'll take it though. Like I said, I know slants are a big exploitable one. I know corner is. Okay. So archives, stop running speed option. That's not gonna work. It worked one time on a broken play. It's not gonna do anything moving forward. End of the first though, it looks like this is going my way so far. If I can score here, I really doubt they're gonna come back. Alright, Jacob Bernard coming through. Woolridge is having such a good game. He's already passed, like, give him 2 more yards, he's already passed for more than he did last game. So, I'm sure I just jinxed him though. Oh my gosh, what a catch. I thought he was in there. Alright, now we have our fullback. Let's see what old Terrence can do. Absolutely nothing. Man, see, this is what happens. I talk players up, and then I give them a chance, and they do that. Oh, they stopped me. 4th and inches. Alright. I'm making the call here. I am definitely going for this. Alright, there you go, Draylin. Oh, getting some passing going though. 2nd and 3. They're removing it. They're removing it now. Stopped them here though. Points on the board though. I guess that's all that matters. And Bernard got a nice rush. Oh, Louisiana, or I don't know why I keep thinking they're not from Alabama here. But they only have 11 total yards of offense. I don't know how that's even possible. Damn, had him beat. That was a touchdown if I could have got it off. LeBlanc. West Virginia beats Miami. That shakes things up a little bit there. Like, LeBlanc is having a heck of a game, too. He might be, like, he has 2 big catches right now. Then that happens. So he has at least, like, 40-some yards. I don't know why coaches just want me to chuck it. I'm not going to do that. There's that Neil Johnson getting in on the action. Very nice. Still got 1:28 though. I have plenty of time. See, I feel bad about doing a slant there. I knew that coverage-wise that was going to be open. I just felt dirty about it. Alright, so they have definitely more than 11 yards of total offense, though. That must be a glitch of some kind. And now they're going to give me the ball back with 34 seconds left. I mean, I guess I'm on my almost 10-yard line, though. LeBlanc, huge catch. 3 receptions, 93 yards. Yeah, I knew he was having a game. If I could have just got out of that stumble, might have gone all the way. Actually, let's take a timeout after that. Get her head on straight. Like, what is South Alabama doing here? Like, they are just not covering anything. I mean, but hey, if they're not going to cover, I'm going to just keep chucking it. our second. I mean, these guys are just absolutely killing it this game. I'm loving it. They're actually playing really fast. Very aggressive. Alright, let's see if we can get our fullback in here. And we did. Terrence. It's like his 4th or 5th touchdown of the season just from the 1-yard line. Again, fantasy players hate me. Alright, and we're at halftime. Can't remember who gets the ball, it's them though. So can they mount a comeback? Well, they're trying. 4th and 4, surely they're going to go for it. No, they're just going to go and do a field goal. See, that's playing to lose right there. If you're down by this much in the 3rd, kicking field goals isn't going to do anything for you. See, I don't learn. I don't learn. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid on my part. What did I say? I said, don't run speed option anymore. It's not going to work. What do? I run the speed option, and I get it. I guess that counts as an interception, I guess. But, stupid, stupid, stupid. But Broussard is just open every time. He has 79 yards. Oh my goodness. That should have... Oh yeah, I guess that counts as a fumble. Since it didn't show an interception there. Just huge games. 417 pass yards. Like, South Alabama just has no answer for what I'm doing right now. Except for that one. I mean, it's only the 3rd, too. LeBlanc is just 140 yards on 5 receptions. What a game. Didn't see him. Dre Lynn in. 3rd touchdown of the game. Now we're still in the 3rd. Oh my gosh. This game is going to get ugly. I can already see it. Like, Dre Lynn only has 39 yards rushing, just because I've been able to pass all over him. I haven't had to run. I mean, this... I might honestly play backups in the 4th quarter here. I might as well get them a little bit of, what is it? I guess just a little bit of experience. I definitely want to see what that 2nd string quarterback is about. Just because I've looked at his stats, and they're very comparable to what Woolridge is doing, but I only saw him like on game 5, and Woolridge has been completely serviceable. But let's do that. Let's see if I can at least. I think I can remember how. So, what do I do? Strategy. And then mass subs. Then I'll do second team offense, defense. Am I sure? Yes. Okay. So, this is pretty much me saying, hey, we're cool. And it's immediately bothering me that Field's font is bolded and everybody else's isn't. But it looks like we're still gonna be able to pass. They're not really trying to do anything on that one. But this is going to be my starter for next year, this Fields fella, so hopefully he'll show something here. Charles Robertson, I don't think I've used him all season. I think he's mired way back on the depth chart. But he has some speed to him. Cabote was able to get on the field earlier in the season, saw pretty good usage when Washington was out with a concussion. I think he was able to get like 3 touchdowns in a game and a half, I think. But that's not how you do it. Got a field goal out of it though. Took a sack, pass thrown away, and I'm getting the ball back with 3 minutes left. Cabote is slow. Like, just very slow. He has no speed at all. Oh my gosh. Trucking people with the best of them there, though. He's very good at running backwards. Man, there was so much room there. A faster back would have been several yards more upfield. Pierce Miggle didn't get the first, but got a catch. Third and 15. And that's the final. They only had 123 yards. Oh wait, no, that was me. Woolridge did a lot there. Not bad. I think we all saw what. Let's see. Is there any? Like, is there any way to like create? Yeah, so broadcast cameras. I'm just gonna have that as a screenshot there. Well, that helps out quite a bit. Big win, 44-13. Alright, let's... Don't think I have anything to do. Actually, I do have some recruiting to do, don't I? Ah, man, like, that is unfortunate. I really wanted Lance Roth. But if I can get McKinney here, that'll be pretty good too. Like, what exactly do I even need? Fullback and a punter. Okay, well that's good. Not really doing much. Not really doing much good here when it comes to the skill positions. But I kind of figured that'd be the case. Oh, dude, that dude is just garbage. I don't know why I'm putting so much time into this dude. Like, he's never gonna see the field. And I'll offer him a scholarship. Why not? I'm not even on his list. Well, I'm pretty well set when it comes to who I'm trying to get, I think. So let's advance this week. And we have Memphis. Probably won't play the Memphis game right now because I am going to be doing other things for the next little bit. But if anything, let's check on the standings and all of that, and then we'll call it an evening. Jason McCarthy, I got him. I got my backup punter, Vincent Carey. That's good. And Ryan McNeil decided to commit to our team after I put just a little bit of time and effort into him. Isn't that something? I'm sure that he's just a burnout. I'll never see him on the field. But I signed a 4-star prospect. Who the heck was a 4-star prospect? I have no idea who that would be. I've got to look at this now. So who was the 4-star prospect? Oh, here we go. Jason McCarthy, a defensive tackle. Okay. And I'm scouting him and he's just going down. Ugh. Not the prettiest of recruiting classes so far. I mean, if I can get McKinney, like McKinney and wasn't Lance Roth committed somewhere else? I'm pretty sure I saw that, right? Maybe not though. But hopefully I can get him. If I can get that's not good. That's not good. UTSA is now in second. Oh, and this guy is a gem now too. Ugh. So what do I need to do for my visit? I need to rush for over 100 yards, pass for over 250, and beat a conference team. I think I can do that. That's going to be tough though. But we'll see. And the other visits that he had, they lost. So if I can win, that might do something. Oh, I guess his visit must have played some role into reopening his stuff. Alright, let's check our top 25. Has anything changed among the top? No, because Clemson has such an easy road. Ohio State, Penn State's up there. Not bad. Is Kansas State still here? I don't see them. They must have lost. Yep, they lost to Oklahoma. Still somehow in the top 25 though. They're a fraud if I've ever seen one. Them and UCLA. Probably Iowa too, but they lost too at Michigan. Lost to 7 and 4 teams. What are they doing? Like I'm finally making some noise on the coaches poll. I might even be ranked in the AP. Let's see. Nope. I'm probably one win away from being ranked. Now the better question is, did UAB lose? Yes, they lost, so I am the Division A champion. East Carolina has locked up Division B, so that's the Sun Belt Championship. Louisiana versus East Carolina. It's going to come down to the backyard brawl to see who wins the Big East, it looks like. Oh, they've already played. Never mind. So, West Virginia has the tiebreaker there. Let's see, Virginia Tech. Honestly, Virginia Tech has an outside shot. They just have to win out. They have to beat UVA. Well, no, they're not. They only have one more conference game, so they're going to be 4-3, and I mean, they have to beat West Virginia. West Virginia has to lose out. Essentially, West Virginia and Pitt have to lose out, and Syracuse does as well, for Virginia Tech to have any shot at being the Big East champs. It might happen. I'm not saying it will, but we'll see. Alright, well, on that note, guys, if you tuned in, thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, just like, subscribe, click the bell to show that I am on, and I'll see you later on today. So y'all have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is where you're at, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.